welcome to a video about my World of Warcraft warrior macros, plus a new UI. So I changed my UI because the last one was bad, uncomfortable. Um, but this one is good though. You can see here are the bags. You see portable holes. My normal backpack. Here is two forms. The Raptor, Sandstone Drake, Archaeology, and Survey. Here are my main attacks, other attacks I use, and I don't know, some other attacks. Stance is here. I have them binded on F1, F3, and F2. So yeah, this here, and here is a little add-on. Wait, let me try to get that. So the add-on called Need to Know. It goes off when. Wait. So basically it goes off like from the trinket, and enraged I heartened. Yeah, the trinket right here. I got it. I have one more here. This one is enraged, and this one is landslide. Because a friend of mine is gonna give me landslide. I don't have it now, but he's gonna make it for me. Enrage. I got enraged too. Okay, so let's get to the macros. Okay, now here is a really tricky macro. I've said this is actually the macro. My number 4, Mortal Strike, is actually this macro. So it shows tooltip Mortal Strike with no name here. So it just looks like an ordinary Mortal Strike, right? Wrong. Cast Mortal Strike and cast Heroic Strike. So as I spam Mortal Strike twice, here, Heroic Strike goes off too. Check it out. Here, Heroic Strike and Mortal Strike went off both of them, which is a really useful macro. Because I would never just use just like that. Disarm macro. Show tooltip disarm, cast defensive stance, cast disarm, and cast battle stance. So I have to click it 3 times. Cast defensive stance, disarm, and then go back to battle stance, but the target has no weapons, so I just went back to battle stance. Okay, next. This is just I don't really use this macro. Fight. Fight is for SW. Show tooltip shield wall, equip bustle and bulwark of the primordial mount, which is my one hand and shield. Cast defensive stance and cast shield wall, which is basically this one, and I have it bind to F4. And then when I want to get back to battle stance and equip my two-hander, I just use F5, and which is this macro. So it equips my two-hander and casts battle stance. When I'm low on health, I would usually go F4, and while the effect is active, I would go F6. So F4 and F6. F6 is a useful macro. It casts Berserker Rage and then Enraged Regeneration, because Berserker Stance give me the see now. I don't have an enraged effect, so I cannot use this. But when I use Berserker Rage, and then I can, so I would just click F6, and then I would start healing myself. F4, and then F6, and then I start healing myself. Like F4 would do this. So I could use just G and F5. something like that. I'm not sure. Next macro, the one-shot macro. We're gonna get to that later. Well, actually, these are mostly the macros I use. I have a test macro here. It's in a test phase, so yeah, kind of strange. I was just scripting macros the other day, and I thought I'd make a new ultra macro, and this is the test macro, which I'm currently scripting. I've made a lot of changes, but it doesn't make any sense. It's hard to explain what I actually wanted to do, but maybe later, if I success in making this awesome macro, I'll post a video about it and show you guys the made macro. Now let's get to the one-shot macro. This is actually, I have another video about it, but yeah, I kind of failed because when I used this, then I just blade stormed. So I didn't get anything of it. So I'm gonna actually explain it right now. So what it basically does is cast Deadly Calm and Inner Rage, which are, wait, I don't have them out. Wait, let me do. Have to. I don't have them out. This Deadly Calm, but as it says in the tooltip, cannot be used during Inner Rage. But if you put them in a macro and they both go off because they don't really share a cooldown. Whatever, and I use my DPS trinket and recklessness. And after that, I do F1, go back to battle stance. Then usually I will throw down to knock the target down. Colossus Smash, and then like Mortal Strike and Slam and other stuff. And if you run out of options and attacks, I would just prefer Blade Storming after that, but you won't. I hope you don't. So I'm actually gonna show you this macro. So let's do it. I'm standing here. Then I'm just gonna Battle Shout, Berserker Rage, and then charge the target. Hamstring, Rend, F2, do the one-shot macro. I'm actually clicking right now because, yeah. Check out the damage. 41,000 critical. For me, that's a lot. Whoa. For me, that's a lot. Yeah, but that's for me. And, that's it. High damage, because, yeah. This server, kinda bad.